Welcome back to Storytime with Mrs. Watson. Today, we're reading a story that one of my own students chose for me. Shout out to Grayson. This book is called Henny Penny, adapted by Wallace C. Wadsworth, illustrated by Nancy Spear. One day, Henny Penny went into the woods to search for nuts. A big acorn fell from a tree and hit her feathered head.
Cluck, cluck, cluck,
squawked poor Henny Penny.
Oh, goodness, the skies are falling, surely. I must go and tell the king.
So she hurried along, and in a little while she met Ducky Lucky.
Whack, whack,
called Ducky Lucky.
Good morning, Henny Penny. Where are you going this fine day? Oh, dearie me, Ducky Lucky, cried Henny Penny. I was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell on my feathered head. I'm going to tell the king the skies are falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing!
Whack, whack, exclaimed Ducky Lucky.
May I come along with you? Certainly,
said Henny Penny.
We'll both go and tell the king.
So they hurried along, and whom should they meet but Goosey Lucy. Called out Goosey Lucy.
Where are the two of you going this fine day? Oh, dearie me, Goosey Lucy, cried Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on our way to tell the kings the skies are falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing!
exclaimed Goosey Lucy.
May I come along with you?
Certainly, said Lucky Ducky.
All three of us will go and tell the king.
So they hurried along, and whom should they meet but Gander Lander.
Squawk, squawk,
called Gander Lander.
Where are the three of you going this fine day? Oh, dearie me, Gander Lander, cried Goosey Lucy. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on our way to tell the king the skies are falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing! Squawk, squawk, squawk,
exclaimed Gander Lander.
May I come along with you?
Certainly, said Goosey Lucy.
All four of us will go and tell the king.
So they all hurried along, and whom should them meet but Turkey Lurkey.
Gobble, gobble,
called Turkey Lurkey, stretching out his long neck. Where are the four of you going this fine day?
Oh, dear me, Turkey Lurkey, cried Gander Lander. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on our way to tell the king the skies are falling.
Oh, what a dreadful thing!
Gobble, gobble,
exclaimed Turkey Lurkey. May I come along with you?
Certainly, said Gander Lander. All five of us will go and tell the king.
So they hurried along, and whom should they meet
but Foxy Loxy. Good morning to you, my pretty friends,
called Foxy Loxy, smiling slyly upon them all.
Where are the five of you going this fine day?
Oh, dear me, Foxy Loxy, cried Turkey Lurkey. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on our way to tell the king the skies are falling.
Oh, what a dreadful thing,
exclaimed Foxy Loxy. But he smiled as though it might not be such a dreadful thing after all.
Was Henny Penny standing near the big oak tree at the edge of the woods, may I ask? That was just the place, cried Henny Penny. Ah, I thought so, said Foxy Loxy. I was there yesterday, and I thought the sky looked rather weak. The king should know about it,
And you sure that you know the way to the palace?" The 5 friends all looked at one another and shook their heads. "Then I shall lead you to it," said Foxy Loxy, and he licked his lips hungrily. "Just follow me, and we'll all go and tell the king the skies are falling." So Foxy Loxy led the way, and they soon came to a big hole that went beneath the roots of a tree. Now this was really the door to Foxy Loxy's den, but he smiled and said, "This is a short way to the king's palace. I shall go in first, and you must follow me one at a time. Then you will be in the presence of the king to tell him the skies are falling." Henny Penny and her friends promised to do just as that sly Foxy Loxy said, and he led the way into his burrow. There he waited, thinking of what a fine dinner Henny Penny and her friends would make. Henny Penny started toward the big hole. Then, all at once, she remembered something.
"Oh, goodness me!" she cried. "I have forgotten to lay my egg today. There are enough of you to go and tell the king without me."
Away went Henny Penny as fast as she could go. Ducky Lucky and Goosey Lucy and Gander Lander and Turkey Lurkey watched her go.
"Foxy Loxy knows the way to the king's palace," said Goosey Lucy. "Let him tell the king the skies are falling. I have my work to do, and I must get back to it at once."
"So must we," said the others, and away they scurried. Foxy Loxy waited hungrily for Henny Penny and her friends to come. After a while, he came out to look for them. But they were gone, every one of them. Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, Gander Lander, and Turkey Lurkey. So it was that Foxy Loxy had to go without his fine dinner, and the king never was told that the sky was falling. I hope you enjoyed this story, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel below to listen to more fun and engaging children's book read-alouds for free. You can also check out my new books that I've written. That's right, I'm a children's book author, and you can find all of my books on Amazon.com.